Yahweh, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakadash. I'm honest to the elders and Apostle Jim. That's one of the truth on via the internet. Shalom to the brothers that's out there prophesying by the living sacrifice. It's going to be elect. Which are 104,000 men and 1/3 because of men, women, and children that will be saved in the coming days. Who the Lord will have mercy on, which are, the elect of Israel. Because then the elect is going to get out of here. It's like foreigners, which is a part of the elect. It's like foreigners, meaning they may look, you have some of people that may look at the other nations because we're scattered. But the farther seed line goes back to the so-called Negro seed in America with the Israelites. We're going into this article. It says, how long will I-95 be closed after the bridge collapsed in Philadelphia? Here is the latest. It says commuters might need to stay away from Interstate 95 in Philadelphia for months after a tanker truck heading north overturned and caused fire, collapsing on the overpass. The northbound side is completely caved in, and the southbound side is not structurally sound to carry traffic. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro said on a Sunday press conference. Shapiro suggested it could take some months for the repair to be made. We expect it to take that time, Shapiro said. We will have specific time set forth once the engineer and PennDOT have completed the review. The governor recently signed a disaster declaration that immediately prepared $7 million in state funds for construction at the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency, the Department of Transportation, and the Pennsylvania State Police to use all available resources and personnel as necessary. Shapiro is in contact with Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney and Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg for assistance and rebuilding effort. Demolition of the bridge is already underway, but the timeline is set to release until 4 this week. So basically, the bridge collapse is the main route is one of the main routes for commerce with trucks and all these things. Have to go past. When people travel from interstate, from in the East Coast, from one place to another. So it's considered as a major. This as a major major way of transportation, basically. I just want to get some scriptures concerning these things. Because if you don't know what there was a planning and it happened out of nowhere, there's a fire. First it was wildfire. It's a wildfire. Now it's bridge exploding. These being a distraction or a setup. I had to look up something else. Can radiant heat from a wildfire can ignite combustible materials from the distance of 100 feet or more. Hold on. It's a tank truck carrying flammable cargo caught fire closing a heavily traveled segment on the East Coast. I'm trying to put stuff together, individual events, and try to see if they fit together. I'll do that later. Let's see if something comes up. No, but his finding is way too suspicious, especially after the wildfire and thing. And it's good to say be diagnosed his devices. So, be diagnosed his devices. You gotta look out, for anything that basically suspicious. You gotta look into it. Just knew there was a fire and it was carrying combustible flammable cargo called fire, and how carrying flammable cargo, you have to be extra careful. It's not something you could do willy-nilly. So that's what raised my suspicion. And of all places, the I-95 bridge, one of the newcomers at interstate commerce pathways. Coincidence? No. It has to be, something bigger than that. Especially after wildfire, it seems like trouble is stacking one after another. That's when you notice the Lord Yahweh. I try to do all this shit. Not shit, but all these things. Pointing out these devil spirits to do these things. Because there has to be chaos to be order. And, it's just pathways. They say everything must be built. Who knows what they were built as? Because Esau's plans to create these 15-minute cities. So that could be another form of leeway to do this thing. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. We're going to speculate certain things based on what's happening and the evidence and different events to connect together. Let's get 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Oh, that was from yesterday. Let's have a listen. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11 says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." We are not ignorant of his devices, And recently, a few days ago, I believe, on TikTok and the news story, we seen that a UFO crash. It's hard to believe, because Lord chariots, the angels are perfect. They don't make mistakes. They follow the way the Lord. Not gonna crash UFO. Maybe, and I don't know if Lord sent a demon or like or Esau is or God machine or whatever it is. To as a distraction. But them chariots, they're not gonna be crashing, making mistakes, and all that stuff. Because the Lord decided to play with Esau, but we'll see where this is. But we know the chariots are not capable of making mistakes, so we know that Esau's full of shit because he's a deceiver. Is the devil the Bible speaks of. The devil just means deceiver. The physical part of Satan, saying the adversary to the Lord. And saying that a chariot crashing, it's been disrespectful to the Lord. The chariots and angels are perfect. They don't crash no reason. But hey, let's see and see. They say we are not ignorant of his devices. Hey, you gotta see. Basically, how you gotta do it is match it with the scripture. If you just match the scripture, it's reaching for suspicion. And if you match with the scripture, hey, it's prophecy of the idea of the things that are coming. It's gonna be quick. So, Prophet 1. Said, once again, they devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds when the morning is light. They practice it because it's in part of the hand, and it was part of the hand because the word is given into the hand of the wicked. And who's doing the word right now? He saw the eat of it, such a white man. In Job 9:24, it's given into the hand of the wicked. So, they plan these things, to see the reaction and move on with the plan. Sometimes they use it as a test. Just how people react. So you gotta, said, be vigilant. So you gotta be vigilant and look in these things to see, and report these things, whether they be a distraction or not, and filter to the scriptures. All right, shalom.